Dao De Jing Chapter 46. The path to true peace and fulfillment. When the governance of the world aligns with the Tao, it brings peace and stability, and the war horses are returned to the fields to help the farmers till the land. When governance goes against the Tao, even the pregnant mares are sent to the battlefield, giving birth to foals on the outskirts of the war. The greatest calamity is the inability to be satisfied. The greatest mistake is the insatiable desire for more. Those who know when to stop are always content. Key thoughts and philosophical insight. 1. True governance brings peace and balance. Laozi emphasizes that when rulers govern in accordance with the Tao, they can achieve a state of peace and stability. Under such governance, even the warrior's horses are no longer needed for war, but can be returned to the fields to help cultivate the land. This reflects Laozi's ideal that true leadership should nurture harmony and balance, rather than causing harm or destruction. Leaders who align themselves with the Tao do not resort to violence or unnecessary conflict, instead fostering a society where resources are used for the benefit of all. 2. The perils of misguided governance. On the other hand, Laozi warns that when governance strays from the Tao, it leads to chaos and unnecessary suffering. In this case, even the pregnant mares who should be nurturing life are forced into battle, giving birth in the midst of war. This image vividly portrays the destructive consequences of pursuing power, control, and expansion at the expense of peace and natural order. It serves as a critique of leadership that disregards the well-being of people and the environment in favor of ambition and conquest. 3. The dangers of excessive desire. The chapter highlights that the greatest threat to society and individuals is not external forces, but the internal affliction of greed and the inability to be satisfied. Laozi points out that the insatiable desire for more, whether wealth, power, or material goods, leads to suffering and turmoil. The true wisdom lies in knowing when enough is enough and cultivating contentment. Those who are content with what they have are able to live in peace and harmony, free from the constant striving that only leads to dissatisfaction. How Chapter 46 offers modern wisdom. In today's world, where competition, materialism, and the drive for success often dominate, Laozi's message is a profound reminder of the importance of contentment and balance. The chapter speaks directly to modern leadership, suggesting that true power and success are not found in aggressive pursuit of goals, but in fostering peace, balance, and harmony. Leaders who focus on the well-being of their people and environment, rather than on expansion and control, are the ones who create sustainable, flourishing societies. On a personal level, this chapter invites us to examine our own desires and motivations. In a society where more is often equated with better, Laozi reminds us that happiness and fulfillment are found not in accumulation, but in knowing when to stop and appreciating what we have. In an age where people often feel overworked, overstretched, and dissatisfied, learning the art of contentment is a valuable skill. In the context of sustainability, Laozi's message resonates deeply. Just as excessive ambition can lead to the exploitation of resources, the planet, and the people around us, the wisdom of moderation and balance can guide us toward a more harmonious relationship with the world. True progress comes not from constant striving, but from living in alignment with the natural flow of life. Chapter 46 represents a vision of governance and life aligned with the Tao, where peace, contentment, and balance are achieved. When rulers follow the Tao, there is no need for war, and resources are used for the benefit of society. However, when governance is driven by ambition and greed, it leads to chaos and suffering. The greatest calamity is the inability to be satisfied, and the greatest mistake is the insatiable desire for more. By knowing when to stop and being content with what we have, we can live in peace and harmony, avoiding the destructive consequences of excessive desire.